magnificent heritage, cultural diversity, blessed with a vibrant economy and political stability. Malaysia, passion for innovation, committed to transformation of its higher education. Moving forward, Malaysia strategizes its educational path via the National Strategic Plan for Higher Education to generate, inculcate and exploit information and knowledge for economic growth. The higher education sector in Malaysia is spearheaded by the Ministry of Higher Education. Entrusted to enhance higher education to its greatest height, the sector enjoyed a substantial amount of the national development's yearly budget, illustrating the government's commitment towards education. Higher education in Malaysia blossoms and sparkles in phases: pre- and post-independence, democratization, liberalization, and internationalization. Higher education began with the establishment of prominent University Malaya. Prior to this, Malaya then witnessed the merging of King Edward VII College of Medicine and Raffles College Singapore in 1958. University Malaya was later relocated to Kuala Lumpur in 1964. A remarkable growth was further witnessed with the establishment of University Science Malaysia USM and Tunku Abdul Rahman College in 1969. This was followed by the University Kebangsaan Malaysia UKM in 1970. UKM was initiated to uphold Bahasa Melayu as the medium of instruction in higher learning in line with the Federal Constitution. In 1971, University Pertanian Malaysia UPM was upgraded from College Pertanian, which was established in the 1960s to focus on agriculture. UPM is now known as University Putra Malaysia. An engineering-based university, UTM, formerly known as Institute Teknologi Kebangsaan (ITK), went through tremendous changes since 1955. It was later upgraded to University Teknologi Malaysia (UTM) in 1975. To increase accessibility, an alternative pathway to tertiary education was introduced. The first polytechnic in Malaysia, Polytechnic Ungku Omar, was formed in 1969 through the Colombo Plan. Today, there are 27 polytechnics and 37 community colleges, providing courses for the semi-professional workforce in the engineering, trading and hospitality fields. In the 80s, globally, higher education was becoming more competitive. The trend of increasing participation in higher education had been triggered by the growing number of educated parents, labor market demand, and promising economic returns. Dedicated to provide tertiary education to all, the need for more higher education institutions prevailed. This can be seen through the establishment of 4 public universities and 7 science and technical-based university colleges, whereby 2 of which were later upgraded to full-fledged universities. Higher education continues to grow and expand. To support this, the government introduced the Private Higher Education Institutions Act in the 1990s. The rapid mushrooming of private institutions is in tandem with the aim of liberalizing higher education. The evolution and transformation designed is aligned towards increasing access to the masses. Today, the quality assurance of courses or programs offered by the higher education institutions has been taken over by the Malaysian Qualifications Agency (MQA). This agency succeeded the Lembaga Akreditasi Negara (LAN), which monitored the private higher education sector, and the Quality Assurance Division of the Ministry of Higher Education (MOHI), which audited the public institutions. More than 500 private institutions have been registered and are operating. Among others are the branch campuses of foreign universities such as Monash, Curtin, Nottingham and Swinburne University. Private higher education institutions were also established by government-linked companies, GLCs, such as University Technology Petronas and University Tenaga Nasional. Demand in diversity of experts had mooted ideas to design a university that focuses on business and entrepreneurship. UMK, University Malaysia Kelantan, was established in 2007. And to cater to the needs in the area of military training, education and defense research, Akademi Tentera Malaysia (ATMA) was upgraded to University Pertahanan Nasional Malaysia. Equipped with infrastructure and capacity in providing affordable tertiary education to all, Malaysia is envisaged to achieve the target of 40% participation rate from the cohort of 17 to 23-year-olds in 2010. By 2020, this is expected to increase to 50%. To promote equity, where all eligible students are able to participate in higher education regardless of financial means, the government had provided financial support through the Education Loan Scheme. Managed by the National Higher Education Fund Corporation, or popularly known as PTPTN. Internationalization of higher education is a high priority to Malaysia. Academic excellence, knowledge intensity, innovation and creativity are the pathway to increase visibility of Malaysia internationally. Higher education had placed the country in the global market as the gateway to intellectual and nature leisure. Strategic allies and collaborations had been formulated with world-renowned universities on research and academics. Research and innovation have always been acknowledged as the significant contributor to the nation's international competitiveness. Thus, the government had adopted policy directions favoring strong growth in research, development and commercialization activities, R&D and C investment. As our higher education matures, 4 public universities have been classified as research universities. These will lead research, development and commercialization activities, as well as to enhance research cooperation internationally. Besides this, there are more than 200 centers of excellence in public universities. Through these centers, the number of researchers, scientists and engineers is targeted to increase so as to boost the country's position in the Innovation Capacity Index. This is further complemented with University Science Malaysia being entrusted to carry out the Accelerated Program of Excellence (APEX). Malaysia, moving towards innovation economy and empowering transformation of higher education. Ministry of Higher Education, leading knowledge excellence.